Hey there, everybody. As we kick off a new week at school, I would like to acknowledge that we are on Treaty 6 territory. This is a traditional meeting grounds, gathering place, and traveling route to the Cree, Saulteaux, Dene, Blackfoot, Métis, and Nakota Sioux, and so acknowledge the many First Nations, Métis, and Inuit peoples whose footsteps have marked our lands for centuries. Hey, everybody, can you stand and join me in listening to O Canada? All right, thanks everybody. Welcome to a new week at school. Hope that you had a great Thanksgiving long weekend and looking forward to a short week at school this week. I'd like to begin by thanking everybody who was able to bring in a food bank donation last Friday as we celebrate our Food Bank Fridays. We're working to get those contributions organized and prepared so that we are able to support members of our school and our greater community with food security if we need. I'd also like to say thank you to our teachers who put in an effort last week to celebrate Read-In Week. And maybe you got a chance to share some special books or to have a guest reader come into your class. Reading is super important. And we focused on that in Rutherford because reading is one of the greatest predictors of high school completion. And I know that this isn't a smooth journey for everybody. Some of us take a little longer and a little bit more practice to get great at reading, but by continuing to focus on that, I know that we can get there. So thanks for celebrating Read-In Week. Today's announcements are brought to you by the word pivot. Pivot. Can you say that with me? Pivot. Pivot means to change direction. And so far this school year, many of our families have chosen to have you in our classes doing in-person learning, and that's great. And I hope that we can continue to do that for a long time. But things might change and we might have a need to pivot our approach. If a member of our close contacts becomes ill, then we might be required to learn from home for a period of time to make sure that everybody is healthy and safe. And so I've asked teachers this week to focus on what are those pieces that we need to do to support a successful pivot. And so that might look like questions around who might require a Chromebook being lent out, who has internet access at home, what are the passwords that we might need, how do we log into Google Classroom. And so don't be alarmed, we're just doing that as preparation to make sure that in case of a case, we are able to continue with our learning in a nice, smooth fashion. So thanks to everybody for supporting that. That's all I've got for you today, everybody. Hope that you have a great day. Don't forget to show respect, responsibility, safety, and pride.